Okay, we're just gonna review. We're gonna review the what we learned in the Fetaya shiur. Again, the Fetaya explaining us a very important thing, and he's saying like this: that angels, when the person, when they bury the person, angels coming to the person and asking his name. He's saying, "What's your name?" And the person saying, well, Hashem know that I don't know my name. The person saying like that. That this is the angel. He's saying, Hashem know I don't know my name. Then Rabbi Fetaya asked question. First of all saying, why they needed to ask his name. And if you want to punish the person, how the name gonna give him more punishment or less punishment?
Less.
What the difference to the angel to ask the name of the person? That there be the questions asking that question. So he's saying like that. He's saying like that. He said when the Adam Rishon made Avera, yeah, Jonathan, you listening?
Yes.
When Adam Rishon made the Avera, yeah. When he made Avera, all the souls, they split to the entire world. Some of them fly a different place, some of them different place, and most of them, they fell in the klipot.
In the mud.
They fall in the mud, in the klipot. They fell over there. So he said, while they fell there, the shell of the klipot, the shell of the negativity, became like a clothing to those souls. Okay? Like a clothing became those souls. So he said, almost no person could get rid of those shells. You cannot get rid of those averot. You cannot get rid of those shells after the sin of Adam Rishon. So he said like this. He said that Adam Rishon made the Avera. It happened whatever happened and they fell in the mud and the klipot covering the neshama. Okay. But he said like this. He said, beside that Avera, whatever Adam Rishon did already happened. When the person do Avera, so it's already different Avera. You're like adding more Avera to the Avera. You understand what I'm saying?
So like there's a bulk and then you just add more stuff inside.
Yeah, so the person, when you do Avera, he add more. But the difference between them, it's a different. What's the difference?
The one that you added, you can do teshuva. The one that Adam Rishon did, you can't do teshuva.
He knows that. How you learned it? When you learned that? Who told you that?
You.
I say that? We learned this?
Remember on the way?
What?
Remember on the way?
Oh, possible. Now, right now?
No, before on the way, whenever on Shabbat night.
Okay.
You told me.
Possible. I forget. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I say that. Yeah. Okay, good. So that's what's happening. So we could make tshuva for our averot, but for the Adam Rishon, we cannot fix whatever he did. So how it getting fixed? It's getting fixed when the person passed away. Rahman al-Islam al-Achem. When they pass away, so the body exposed in the earth, and then that avera get cleaned up. The Adam Rishon's head. Beside that, it cannot be cleaned up. So that's the reason person passed away. After all this is going to be finished, there's going to be Chatametim, resurrection of dead people. So you're not going to know such kind of thing. So also Adam Rishon's head will be fixed. Okay? Now, so he's saying, your averot, you could fix it. How are you going to fix it? By making tshuva. So if you do correct tshuva, you could fix your averot. Okay? And you could clean the zohama, the negativity of the snake. But the zohama of the snake, but the sin of the snake, whatever did it, he said in your hands to fix it. by doing tshuva. And the person have to pass away, leave this world. And then it will get fixed. Okay, since we don't have so much time, we're just gonna say some important stuff.
Only
So, we only 5 minutes. Okay, we're another 5 minutes we're gonna speak. The thing is like this. Eliyahu Chaydavid asked question last time when he was not here. He said, so if you're gonna say that name, you're gonna get, you're gonna really get safe.
Because they're gonna know your name. Like, imagine it's like Pinchas. They're like gonna basically like the merit of like Pinchas, Ben Elazar, like it can help you.
Yeah, but Rabbi Fetaya is opinion different. Rabbi Fetaya's opinion is different. You know what he said? He said like this. He said, we're doing this halachically, but because the sages told us. But Rabbi Fetaya, he knew more deep understanding, explanation of that. And he said, every person has 2 names. I told you that? I didn't tell you. Every person, has 2 names. One is your name, what your parents giving to you. Yeah?
Yeah.
One of the parents. One, it's from a negative side, which is in your hands. Are you okay? Yeah, you think with your face like that? You never used to do that. No, you don't understand. You never used to do that. You know that, yeah? Don't listen to the SRI and don't kind of stuff. Just what I'm saying. So we have 2 names. One is whatever Bobosh give you name or your parents give, and one is from the Yesarara, put this way, which is you're not choosing that name. You already have it right away. Huh?
It's automatic.
Automatic, nice. Automatic. And that, by the way, that's a weird name, by the way.
Huh?
That's a weird name.
Really weird.
Huh?
It's like a goyish name, no?
No, not Goyish name, not at all. It's a weird name, like a Azravuz. Something with something crazy name. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like crazy.
Like,
how I know that? He said over here. We're gonna learn that. No, but that name from the Sarah side, you cannot find it. You have to be very big tzaddik. So what he said?
You found yours?
No. So what he said?
Were you very big tzaddik?
Who's I'm sorry. Anyway, so listen. Can I finish? Listen, Eliyahu, time. Rabbi Fetaya said, if you're gonna find this name, the Yitzhara side, yeah, you're free.
You can like fix that name.
Not only that, with that name, you could fix everything, and Yitzhara will not touch you, and not the angels, not devil. That you're free. You're free. But the problem is we cannot find out that name. You have to be only with the Fetaya he find it. I asked also in Israel, one of the Kabbalists over there. I asked him, "Could you find this kind of name?" He said, we cannot. He said, it's impossible. It's very hard to say.
How about if you like you're not such a big tzaddik, but like you look at like Tanakh like that, and like you find it. Like you find something.
It's not in Tanakh. It's not in Tanakh. It's a weird name. It's like a. Yeah, it's not very something you cannot know that. By the way, we're gonna see. We're gonna see here. We're gonna see the book. When the guy find his name, I don't know when the guy was or the guy was. We're gonna see it. How the weird name is this? You're not. They're copying you, and you're making like a joke. And you mention this thing already 10 times. We're learning Torah here. We're not making a joke over here, you know.
But how about for like Daniel? Whenever he was in Nebuchadnezzar's royal court, he was given a name by Nebuchadnezzar.
Who?
Daniel.
Which kind of name?
Belteshazzar.
Okay. Yeah, that's not.
Is that like his negative name?
No, that's not.
Or is like a different one?
A different one.
Is he?
It doesn't consider. It's a nice. By the way, you ask nice question. You ask nice question. It's a good question, but it's not that. We're gonna learn that. We're gonna see from here how it's important, yeah? It's important that when you're putting in right name, in Jewish name, right name, holy name.
Boy, but how about if like your Jewish name and your Yetzirah name, like they're both like the Jewish name is able to fix the Yetzirah name.
That's the problem. When you're gonna know that Yetzirah name, you don't speak with the Yetzirah. Since you know that name, you could draw that power of that name and turn it to the Kedusha. And also Yetzirah gonna get fixed.
The Mashiach is gonna come? Our father said in the morning shiur that he said that
Who?
My father said before Mincha the shiur that whenever you need to turn your Yetzirah into Yetzer Tov, and whenever Mashiach comes, basically your Yetzirah is gonna be your Yetzer Tov.
No.
And your right now Yetzer Tov is gonna be your Yetzirah.
His Abba said a little bit.
What?
His Abba said, let me tell you, I'll explain.
Yetzirah Tov gonna be Yetzirah?
No.
Yeah.
No, let me tell you. Nowadays,
Where do you get that? I think you understand wrong way.
Let me tell you. I know. His Abba said that if you have to come such a high level, that your Yetzirah is going to come like your Yetzirah Tov. But then whenever Mashiach comes, your Yetzirah Tov is going to be so great that your other Yetzirah Tov that you have right now is going to be like a Yetzirah. Because it's not as great as the other one.
Leave it.
The other. So the Yetzirah is going to be gone. He dies. Now Mashiach comes. When Mashiach comes, you're going to get a new Yetzirah Tov. It's going to be so great.
Listen,
He said he got it from this sefer.
Okay. Let me tell you this. First of all, I didn't hear it. You probably your father gave shiur, so you heard over there. I have to ask him what he mean by that because maybe I understand something wrong or maybe you miss anything.
He said you need to make your tikkun. That's whenever Mashiach is gonna come. Whenever everybody's tikkun is fixed, and then after that Mashiach is gonna come.
I have to ask him exactly what he meant by that. I don't know what he meant by that. But I want to just say that name.
He got it from a chidush. It said in the Pasha. It said basically the gematria of this.
Okay, possible. I'm not saying anything. I have to speak to him to find out exactly what the name, what he meant by saying that. I just want to tell to us that we should know, that the name is very important in the Jewish history. The name is important. Name basically giving connected to your soul. You understand? So this way, that when we are connected to the right name and good name, and of course have to pray. That the reason when the woman bring a child to the world, most of the cases, the kids ask their parents. You understand? That's how it's supposed to be. Today, every parent they became smart. They think they know how to. Okay, if they Talmidei Chachamim, so no problem. But bichlal and in general, they have to ask the rabbi or the father if he's like a rabbi to ask name because he knows to make an exact point for the name. Should not be the wrong way.
But when does the Yetzirah basically name the baby?
When Yetzirah what?
Names the baby. Like, does he name the baby before he's born, or whenever he's born, or at his brit milah?
He's saying.
I think when the parents give the name or the grandfather put the name right away, the Yetzirah also is going fast right away going to the name because through that name Yetzirah already giving that name, but we don't know. Find out this thing. But the Psukim we're saying, hopefully going to help us out, that we learn from those stages.
So basically the Yetzirah, like it makes a name, but that name can only be destroyed or like found out if the person was a very big tzaddik.
Bigger than very big Eliyahu. Abba said he didn't find out his, and he's a very big tzaddik, and that's bigger than very.
No, it's interesting. We have to find. It's interesting how to find out this. Well, I don't know. Maybe Hashem going to make some kind of Siyad D'Shmaya to me one day. I'm going to find it.
Amen.
Amen. and also help you out to find out.
Amen.
Now okay. Anyway, that we're gonna continue with them 15. We're gonna continue next time. Guys, be ready. We'll continue from there because you was not here, so I just mentioned what we learned. Be'ez Hashem, we'll continue next time. Bye bye. Baruch Adonai Olam. Amen.